Topic discussion is Advanced Java Query and JavaScript Pseudo Classes and jQuery Foundations under module number 5. So before going to this topic, we need to understand something about the advanced Java. Most of us already know that the normal application can be easily built by using the core Java. But when we want to develop the web-based application, we need to understand the advanced Java concept like JSP, JDBC, and servlet programming, and all those things. So if you want to know, if you the developers must understand the advanced concepts. So advanced Java query, everything must be goes beyond this core Java only. But if you want to develop the web-based applications and all, we need like advanced Java platforms like we need some APIs which is defined in this advanced Java called web servlets and servlet programming and JSP structs, all those things which is included. So this platform can follow the client and server based architectures. And the advantages what we can see in this advanced Java concepts is this can provide the libraries to better understanding the interaction between the client and server applications, and it is a platform independent, and it is a Java centric, and there are so many APIs which is defined in this advanced Java concept like JSP and servlets and web programming for developing multi-tiered and web-based applications. And it is actually it is it also we do have some kind of frameworks in this advanced Java like JSP, structs, and Spring, all those things. So for what purpose these frameworks have been in this advanced Java in the sense to get a secure transaction between the banking or e-commerce site and legal, financial, inventory, healthcare, whatever it may be. So there should be a secure transaction by using all these frameworks. And then in this, if you want to go for some hot technologies like Hadoop or any other Java and technologies like cloud-based services, you must understand the proper knowledge about this advanced Java. So we'll move to this topic and JavaScript pseudo classes. By using the object without classes, an object can be initialized using the object literals, and these are the list of key value pairs and colons between the key and value with commas separating key value. So these object literals we also call it as the plain objects in Java query. And using this object literal, we can do access those elements using the dot notation. And for example, by accessing the color of the elements and the phases till 1 to 6, because we are using a real life example of 6 phase die with red color, so we can access to and use functions to encapsulate the variables and methods together. So initializations look much like in PHP like this only. If you want to give a new variable to the existing one, you can use variable one die is equal to new die of the value if you want to use. This is a very simple die pseudo class definition as a function. And you can emulate the classes with the functions, and it is not much memory efficient, and each inline method is redefined for each new object as like this. And using prototypes, so you can use a prototype of the class, and these prototypes are used to make JavaScript behave more like object oriented language, and these prototype properties and methods are defined once for all instance because each and every time a newly created in object will get this prototype. Every object has a prototype, we can say. And the Java query foundation, so library or framework, it is a software based application that you can utilize in your own software. We already discussed about this. The library which is in this advanced Java query, it provides a proper communication over the protocols, and it provides a rich between the client and server based applications, so that you can build your web based applications in a standard way. It provides some common implementations of standard ideas too. Many developers find that once they start using this framework like jQuery, there is no going back to pure JavaScript because the framework offers so many useful shortcuts and sufficient ways of doing. So by these frameworks and all, why we are using, because it is a platform independent and Java based centric, and these frameworks can give a secure transaction between those domains like e-commerce sites or banking, financial or legal or any other healthcare inventory things. In August 2005, jQuery John Rizek was looking into how to better combine CSS selectors with sufficient JavaScript notation. Within 1 year, Ajax and animations were added. So additional modules for jQuery, UI extension, and mobile device support, and these additional extensions can continue to improve often use. So jQuery is now the most popular JavaScript library currently in use, as supported by statistics from builtwith.com. We can compare the top 47 million sites and top 10,000 sites. So by comparing this, we can come to know when these can be ordered in within 1 year. So including Java query, it should be these, you must either link to locally hosted version of the library, and use an approved third party host such as Google, Microsoft or jQuery itself. And using a third party content delivery network, it is more advanced, it gives benefits for several reasons. The bandwidth of your file is offloaded to reduce demand on your servers, because all the pages can be accessed by others only one server, so that it can be viewed across multiple pages. The user may already have cached the third party file and does not have to download it again, thereby reducing the total loading time. And one disadvantage to third party content delivery network is that your jQuery will fail if third party host fail. Like it is, but possible, it may sometimes happen. Approved third party hosts like Google, Microsoft, or jQuery uh, to the same condition. And basic selectors, we have four basic selectors. One is universal selector and element selector and class selector and ID selector. So universal selector matches all elements, and it is very slow because all the elements will be unique. So element selector matches all elements with the given element name, and class selector matches all elements with the given cascading style sheet class, and ID selector matches all the elements with the given HTML ID attribute. In addition to these basic selectors, you can use other CSS selectors that were covered on cascading style sheet. We do have attribute selectors, pseudo element selectors, and contextual selectors. And recall from those, by attribute, we can use a square brackets for your attributes, and if you want to specify a value, then you can give equal operator and search for a particular value in the end or middle inside the string. You can use those values like attribute power equal to value, dollar equal to value, and star equal to value. So consider a selective to grab all your image elements with the src attribute. You can use this syntax variable artist images equal to dollar of this function. And this should not be confused with pseudo classes in JavaScript. It is also from cascading style sheet, and you can append to any selector using the colon, and you can use link, focus, hover, and active check. All these things we can use. This is how we can link all the visiting selectors. So contextual selectors, this is also from CSS, and here we are using descendant, child, adjacent sibling, and general sibling. To select all the paragraph elements inside these elements, you can write the below syntax. And content filters, it is the only jQuery selector that allows you to join filters to all of the selectors you have used so far, and you can match a particular pattern to. You can select the elements that have a particular child, and it doesn't have no children, by using empty statement, and you can match a particular piece of text with colon content. And jQuery attributes. In order to understand how to fully manipulate the elements you now have to access, one must understand an element attributes and properties. The core set of attributes are related to DOM elements, or the ones specified in the HTML tags. By using all these tags, href, src, class attributes, you can manipulate